Hi everyone, it's Clyde at Vibrant Soap, and today I'm going to be very brave and I'm going to try working with a leather fragrance again. I've tried several so far and it always accelerates on me, and I'm determined, and I have been determined because this is like the 5th time that I've done this, and every time I tweak it a little bit to see if I can get a more fluid soap batter, because you know I like to swirl, and every time it has accelerated on me. So now I have this new recipe that I've been working on, and I know something about cooler temperatures and some other things, so I'm going to try it again and we'll see what it works. And these are the things that I'm going to try to do. So one of the things I'm going to do is combine the leather fragrance with another fragrance that I know does not accelerate, but that's still compatible with the leather. I'm going to soap at a lower temperature. And the other thing I'm going to do is blend less if it looks like it's getting anywhere close to a higher trace than I really feel comfortable with. And I know I'm changing too many factors at the same time to kind of pinpoint what is really working on this, but I thought if I tweak a little bit of many things, then I'll get a workable soap batter out of this. And if you want to see some of my quote-unquote disasters with this soap, with it accelerating, I'll link those somewhere in the video. We'll see what happens here. So I'm going to also use charcoal in this particular soap. So it's going to be darker than my usual soap batter, but it's okay. It's a leather soap, and many times leather is black. So I'm going to do that. So I know of the qualities of charcoal in a soap are wonderful too. So let's get started with this. And the color tutorial is very simple. You can hit that little eye to see that, but basically it's black. And we'll see how it goes. So let's get started with the soap making. Okay, so this time I am determined to have a more fluid soap with my leather soap. And I've included some sandalwood in here too, so I'm going to call it Leatherwood. And it's not that I didn't actually get to make a soap when I did this last time, but I didn't get to do the kind of swirls I wanted to do, but now I have a different recipe, and I'm soaping cooler, and I'm going to whisk in the fragrance, and we'll see what happens. I'm prepared for anything. So that was just my new oils and some kaolin clay. There's no milk in this one because I don't want it to heat up. Okay, so let me first get the colors without any fragrance. This is my gold. So I'm just going to get my colors mixed before I add the fragrance. These are the accent colors. A little more blue than gold, so I needed a bigger cup there. And I'm going to whisk the colors together. And I've learned too that if I use more gold mica as an accent, that I actually get some of that shimmer in the soap. Just figured that I better, for what I'm doing here, put my gold in here so I have enough room to pour my soap. I didn't think about that. I'm also going to combine my color, my activated charcoal, and I'm going to blend that in here before I get the fragrance in there too. So let's blend that. I think I'm also going to do an in the pot swirl. Here goes the fragrance. So far, so good. This is staying so liquid that I think I am going to do a concentric circle pour instead of my drop pour. Concentric pour takes a little bit longer to do. That's why I was thinking I was going to do a drop swirl if things were going to accelerate like they did before. So now let me just pour this in a circle without my lazy Susan. Thought that blue would really pop just against the black background. Let's get the gold in the center. If this works out, I'll be so happy. Let's pour that in. Alright, so this is just so liquid that I think all the colors combined. Okay, that's all I'm going to do, and hopefully this will set up. It's just so liquidy right now. Maybe I overcompensated to make it stay liquid. Well, we'll cross our fingers, and I'll bring you back for the cut, or the mush, or the veil, or whatever this is going to be. Okay, let's cut Leatherwood. First piece, should be some gold and blue in there. Happy that it didn't have any acceleration issues this time, not at all. As a matter of fact, it moved kind of slow. So maybe the combination of my new recipe really worked well with this fragrance. And then the gold accent color was strong enough that you actually do get a metallic look to it. Nice subtle swirls with the blue. Now let this set up for about 2 days this time. How's that cold? So one thing that wasn't really definitive is that it was a new recipe, because you know, you really understand what's going on if you change one of the variables at a time. And in this case, I changed the recipe, I changed the temperature, and I mixed the leather fragrance with a soap fragrance that doesn't accelerate, the sandalwood, and the combination of all those really worked, but I'm not really sure what one factor in particular did the most good. So you might notice that this is sort of the age of trying new things. Been doing that for several months now. I'm kind of happier going along, changing some things up and playing with recipes, playing with new swirling ideas. And it really keeps my interest going more that way, I think. So thank you for those who have encouraged and really enjoyed watching the concentric circle pour evolve. It's been fun for me too. I really like these bars. That blue added a nice quality to the soap. It's not a jet black, it's more of a charcoal gray, but the iridescence of the gold mica and that blue, I think, really set this one off. And if you're a leather fan, then this should be perfect. Find that the sandalwood and the leather fragrance together really don't distract from each other at all, and it smells really good. There's some more of that gold. And that was the last cut. Thanks again for watching and commenting, and thank you for subscribing. And we'll see you on the next video. Thanks, everybody. Bye.